statements today in the wrongful death trial of 5-year-old Jordan Rodriguez. The little boy suffered horrific abuse before he died and was buried in a backyard. Now, the caseworker assigned to protect him is accused of turning a blind eye to that abuse.
In opening statements, the attorney for Jordan's estate made a case that the Catholic Charities social worker assigned to protect Jordan, Nancy Caraballo, was friends with Jordan's mother, Larissa Rodriguez. He said they knew each other for 13 years prior to his death, and this clouded her judgment in Jordan's case. Larissa and her boyfriend, Christopher Rodriguez, pled guilty to the abuse and death of Jordan, plus investigators also charged Caraballo for forging records. Police say Caraballo not only lied about welfare visits she never made, but was also buying food stamps from Jordan's mother illegally. According to Deritani, Caraballo claimed to have made 97 welfare checks on Jordan, but only performed 43 of them. He says Caraballo's supervisors also never made the effort to visit Jordan's home. Meanwhile, he had been buried in his backyard for 3 months while Caraballo continued filing reports that the family was okay. Therefore, Deritani says Caraballo failed to do her job and Catholic Charities Corporation should be held responsible.
Yes, we will ask you to award substantial damages for the pain and suffering of this child that walked around with a broken ulna for 3 to 6 months, or even weeks, if you want to believe they're expert, weeks to months. A child who had broken ribs down his right side. The anguish of the brothers and sisters losing a brother from starvation. Kids that are going to come in from all places all over and are separated from each other. Because no child born into poverty with disabilities, born with bad parents, no child who's disabled and had food allergies should die of starvation and abuse in America because a private corporation that agreed to provide the services failed to go to the home, failed to supervise their employees, failed to have the policies.
Let him finish.
The attorney representing Jordan's estate, J. Paul Deritani, made a case that Catholic Charities should have known about the abuse, especially since there were so many allegations filed. But the attorney representing Catholic Charities, Tom Mannion, said that the caseworker wasn't aware of Jordan's condition. He said that Jordan's mother and her boyfriend are really to blame.
The plaintiff on this trial is going to mop the floor with the company that was charged with supervising this kid. The caseworker and the charity itself, they're done. This is going to make a jury so angry with all the other stuff about the defendants in this case neglecting, lying. Their credibility will be terrible, and they will have the most sympathetic jury after hearing about this child who's been abused and ultimately died. They're gonna hit a home run with this one. It's tragic, it's terrible, but this is the only way to get the attention of corporations that do these kinds of things to take the job seriously. Like, again, these involve children, and you will be held accountable. I mean, this is certainly a case of it going catastrophically wrong, and the neglect, abuse, and ultimately death. I mean, that's the worst outcome ever. So again, tragic, but I don't see this being a terribly difficult case to prove. It's just going to make a lot of people upset, and hopefully those companies will do their job and take it seriously, and take seriously who they hire. You have to supervise your caseworkers and make sure they're doing their job and care. So anyway, this verdict could be out of the park.
Let us know what you think in the comments below. And while you're down there, please like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching.